Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to talk about chalk lines or chalk boxes, and the Crescent Lufkin Company sent this to me earlier this fall, and I think they have some pretty cool branding on here. Oh snap. So right here is a look at 3 of their new chalk lines, and we're going to take a closer look right over here. We have a nice contrast here, so we can get a close look at all 3 of them. And then they also sent me along some of their blue chalk right here. There's several different colors of chalk. So you can see right here the chalk permanence. It goes from 0 to 4, and this is rated at number 2. So I'd say that if you're looking to start off with a chalk, if you're new to all this, I would start off with the blue. Okay, so this is the first one right here. This is the smallest, the most compact. This would be something to keep in your toolbox, so when you're going to like a job site or going somewhere to work, this isn't going to take up a lot of space, and it's going to get the job done. So this one right here, it's a 50-foot compact reel. It's a quality design and a compact, easy to carry size, model CL50. And this has the rewind of 3 times faster. So let me show you what I'm talking about with that. So this right here, the stored lock position, that handle right there goes in that hole. You flip it out, and you also have that push button right there. So if you wind it up all the way and you want to lock it, you push that button down, line it up, and that right there, that goes in the hole, as you can see. So let me show you the 3 times rewind feature. So you can see that's right at the end. Now for each revolution that I turn it, 1, 2, 3, it's about 3.5. So we'll go to another one that's 6 times. So there's some of the real basic ones, they're like a 1-to-1 ratio, so you'd have to wind it several times. So this right here, this is the professional model. We'll talk about this in a second. This one has a 6 times rewind. So let's see what this requires. So you have to unlock it. 1.5 only. So you can see that this is going to be a lot faster. So if you're a professional, you're making a lot of repetitive chalk line marks, this is going to be something that's going to save you time. So how about we just go ahead and get started. We'll load this up with some blue chalk. So there's a little door that slides open. So the initial use, it does take a little more work to get it loaded up with chalk. There you can see the chalk flowing out. So what I do is I put some in there, close the door, shake it around a little bit, and then when you unreel it, you point it down so that way the chalk will go to the string that's coming out. So right now I pulled about 10 feet of the string out, and then I like to put a little more chalk in. The dry chalk can be a problem if you try to go too fast with it, so it just requires some patience. Just kind of tapping it around. So the one thing, chalk is going to get a little bit messy. You're probably going to get it on your clothes, so I would say not to wear your finest when you're doing this right here. You can see this nice hook right here on the end. It'll definitely grab the material, but you can also see that diamond shaped hole right there. So if you want to have that go over a small nail, you can do that right there, and it'll line it up centered. So here we go. The key is then to pull it and stretch it tight, and one good snap, see a nice crisp line. So if you're wondering about the j-bartool right here, there's a right one, a left one. It's tube steel and round steel with some plastic end caps. Nice powder coat paint, nice welding, nice fit and finish. So this is the right, this is the left, and I'll have a link down below if you want to see these in action. So this is something that was sent to me. It's probably something new to the market. I have a feeling it's almost like a Shark Tank situation where somebody, like a new entrepreneur, they are trying to find a way to simplify the project, and they have designed this right here. So we're going to try it out to see how it works and use the chalk chalk reel and a circular saw, and we'll cut some OSB. We'll also cut some drywall too. So speaking of Shark Tank, that's one of my favorite shows. If I could build something, I would love to be on there. I'd like to be an entrepreneur in that sense. So if you watch it, let me know what's one of the coolest things that you've seen on there. And please put your answer down below. All right, let's go ahead and cut it with a circular saw. So this is going to go on this end over here. This one is going to go right here. So right here is where I'm going to do my cutting. I'm going to grab my circular saw. Okay, here we go. The next section we're going to cut is going to be longer, and then what that does, it will flip that way and catch it. So let's take a look. And then pull it tight. There, that is a nice crisp line. So I always have some geese in my fall videos. Okay, so as you can see, this piece right here didn't fall to the ground. Tilted that way and caught it. So the next one up from the 50-foot compact, if you need something bigger, is this one right here. It looks very similar. It's a little bit different the way that you load the chalk right here. There is like a rubber plug, and then you can load it from the bottom right there. And this has a lock and unlock right there. So the 100-foot professional reel, professional grade chalk reel designed with innovative features for superior performance and improved productivity. CL0100 is the model number. Has a fold-away rotating hub with 6:1 gear ratio for faster rewind. So I didn't mention this. It's a little bit different than the smaller one that folds away. So it doesn't catch on anything, because you definitely know that things get hooked on each other. Am I right? This is something I didn't realize until right now reading this. One-way chalk valve for quick, no-mess refills. So I was thinking on here that you have to pull the plug out to fill it, but it's actually a one-way valve. Let me show you. So when you go to fill this, that just goes right in there. So you can just see it's a little dusty, but I am definitely filling it. So each time you go to use it, just put that in there like such, and go ahead and squeeze the chalk in. All right, we got a few more things to point out. The rotating line lock, it holds the line securely to make the snapping process cleaner and faster. You know, I often think of a chalk line as being really straightforward, but there's really some awesome features on here. So Crescent Lufkin definitely did a nice job. And let me show you the next feature right here on the box. It has a secure locking chalk box access, which provides traditional refill option. So here's a close look at how that works. So if you want to add chalk from the top, you simply untwist that and see how that pulls off, and then you can fill it right there from the top. So you have your choice, either the top or the bottom right there. And one more thing to point out, this has a nesting end hook. It retracts into the case and locks in place, preventing tool bag snags. We're gonna test this out on one area as long as we have a little bit of daylight left. It's gonna be on my firewood log storage rack. And then we have this model right here. This is the 100-foot professional reel. So I believe this one has all the same features as the last one I just showed you, other than it's made of aluminum. So let's take a look here. 100-foot professional reel, heavy duty model with all aluminum case for maximum durability, CLA 100. And then finally this right here, a perfect snap every time. The new Crescent Lufkin line of chalk reels offers a professional tradesperson the ultimate in ease of use and dependability. All right, while there's still a little bit of daylight, let's try this out on some treated lumber. We're down here in the wooded area. couple hundred feet from my house. These are the racks right here. I'm going to fill these with firewood. I'm going to rent a wood splitter next weekend. So this one's going to be filled. This one's going to be filled. So then probably this weekend I'm going to cut this one down so it matches this one over here. So this is where a chalk line is going to come in really handy. So I have like the ends right here. You can just see how those are nice and straight right there. That's using a chalk line. And then also this right here, this is where I use a chalk line as well. So you can just see how it makes everything nice and neat. So I have the 100 footer right here. So we're going to go ahead and unlock it. Pull it out a little bit. Put it right on that line right there. Just walk down here. Right there. And give it a nice and taut. There we go. So here's my portable lighting that I brought in. And then here is the nice blue line. So that'll be ready. I'll probably just come back tomorrow morning and work on this again. All right, I can't believe it. I almost forgot I have some drywall to cut. And then we're going to use the compact Crescent Lufkin Chalk Reel right here. Haven't done drywall work in a while, so it takes a little practice keeping it straight. So it works best if I have that bar underneath, just on this side of that line. See if this will, there we go. All right, I guess I don't do the straightest cuts, but it does work for drywall too. So I definitely have to say that I'm impressed with the innovations that the Crescent Lufkin company made on these chalk reels right here. So my question of the day, which one of these three would you go with? Would you go with the compact 50 footer right here, or one of these bigger ones right here, the professional ones that are 100 footer and the 6 times reel capacity, all aluminum, or the plastic with the rubber outer coating? And then also, if you have any questions about the J-bar tool right here, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. And one of the last things I want to say, the goal of my video here is to test these products out right here. So in case you're considering the purchase of them, hopefully you'll be able to see if they're right for you. If you find this video to review and demonstration of these to be helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.